Hi everyone, my name is Joanna Thomas. My current title is Sector Engagement Analyst at water.org. So if you're not familiar with water.org, we are an international nonprofit organization, actually headquartered in Kansas City, and we help people get access to safe water and sanitation through affordable financing, such as small loans. We are currently in 13 different countries in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. I graduated from the University of Kansas in 2011 with a degree in journalism, specifically the strategic communication track, a co-major in global and international studies. While I was at KU, I was fortunate enough to participate in a study abroad program in Italy. After I did that, I really knew that I wanted to pursue some sort of internationally focused career. After I graduated from KU, I did an internship. I was able to go to Haiti with Heart to Heart International. Then after that, I ended up pursuing my graduate degree at the University of Denver. So I have my master's in international and intercultural communication. After my time in Denver, I actually accepted a position at the University of Kansas, and I worked at KU for about a little over 4 years in the International Support Services office there on campus as an international student advisor. And so my role there was primarily immigration advising, and also helping with our international student orientation. And so after that, I took this position at water.org, and I've only been here for about 8 months now, so I'm still continuing to learn and to grow in my current position. So one question is, why did you choose an international career path? I kind of talked about my experience in Italy, but I've always really been fascinated with other places, other languages, other cultures. So that's really what's driven me to pursue an internationally focused career. What does your current position entail, and what does a typical day look like? My particular team, the sector engagement team, is really focused on cultivating and enhancing our partnerships. We can scale our impact when we have really good, strong partnerships with key players out there that are, wanting to achieve the same goals that we are. And so our team is really focused on helping with those. I do a lot of internal and some external communication, and so I've been working a lot on helping our wider organization sort of understand some of our partnerships and what we can really achieve through them and what we have been achieving and how we can sort of replicate that in more countries and in different ways. So a typical day, there's some research involved, there's connecting with our country teams. We have teams in other parts of the world, obviously, and so getting information, collecting information, working with some of our partners to develop some of those informational pieces, and collaborating, of course, across different departments. What previous professional experiences have helped you most in your current job? I really learned so much from my last position as an international student advisor at the University of Kansas. Worked with such an amazing team there in the ISS office and really was able to enhance my communication skills. And I was also involved in orientation planning and of course any type of event planning is you can learn so much from all of those things. So I've taken away so much from my time there at KU, and I think that's really helped me grow into where I am today, and of course will continue on into the future. What's something that would surprise people about your day to day? Something that's unique about an international career is working across time zones. You might have phone calls or meetings that are scheduled at like potentially 7:30 or so in the morning, or 9:30, 10 at night, to accommodate for those different time zones. And so I think that's something that's unique. What's one thing that you wish someone would have told you going into an international career? So like I said, I knew that I wanted to do something with an international component, but I wasn't sure what that looked like. And so I think what would have been helpful for me is taking a class like what you're doing now. Learning of all the different ways that an international career could take shape. I feel like when I was in school and when I was in journalism, there was so much focus on kind of the traditional career paths in journalism. I think it would have been really valuable to meet with different people like what we're doing now and just learning like what are some examples of some of the things that other people are doing. What does their international career look like? What are some of the biggest rewards of your position? Being able to see our impact and what we've been able to help achieve in the different parts of the world that we've been working, and really see the difference in the lives that we've made of the people that we impact. I was fortunate enough to go to Indonesia and meet with some of our borrowers. It's so rewarding to be able to see them have access to sanitation facilities or access to taps, water taps in their home or around their home that they didn't have before. How would you describe somebody who would excel in this career? It's really important, I think, in any career to have really good communication skills, verbal, nonverbal, written. It's just extremely important to be able to excel in your communication ability, especially in an international career because you're working with different people from different backgrounds, different language abilities. Being open-minded, being willing to learn, being able to adapt. What's important to prepare for a role like yours? If you're able to, having those international and those intercultural experiences, you don't have to travel across the world to be able to find those. KU has so many amazing things that they do. There's so many opportunities to get involved. Again, like I said, our international student community is more than 2,000. There's so many fun events and other cultural experiences that are available. So I would encourage you to try to have as many of those experiences as you can. If you can travel and experience, do some sort of international internship or volunteer opportunity. It will, of course, help you in any type of international career that you may choose to pursue in the future. And lastly, what advice would you have for a current KU student who's wanting to pursue an international career? Have all of those different experiences, as many as you can. I would also encourage you to just try different types of internships or volunteer opportunities or positions. Try different things. You might not know what your path looks like right now, and that's completely okay. And I think the only way we really find out what we want to do and what we're excited about doing is sort of experimenting. And so I hope that you find something that's rewarding for you and that's challenging and that's exciting. And so with that, I wish you all the best of luck wrapping up your semester. I know that this is a challenging time for everyone, and I really hope that you are able to sort of navigate this and wrap up things and feel good about the rest of your semester despite all of these challenges that we're being faced with right now. And if you want to connect with me, I'd be happy to keep in touch. We can connect on LinkedIn, or Anne can share my email. Feel free to reach out, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your semester and best of luck in your future career paths. Thanks.